Hi there guys, Justin here again. In today's video, one of my users or viewers asked me to benchmark 3 different scenarios. So it's just installing the latest driver, where you're only installing the driver in physics. Second scenario, we're installing the driver but with Geforce Experience with the in-game overlay switched off. And the third one is we install the driver using NVSlimmer, which in brackets hypothetically cuts out all the crap. So guys, what I did is each of those scenarios I benchmarked over 13 games and my results over here. So all games were tested at medium settings, and where I was able to, I used FSR 2.0 or 2.1, and I used the quality setting. And then for all the games, if CAS effects was available, obviously I used that. So guys, where I only installed the driver with physics, I benchmarked over 13 games, and my total FPS over 13 games was 937.57, and my average FPS per game was 72.12. In the second scenario, I installed the driver but with Geforce Experience as well, and then I switched off the in-game overlay, and as you can see, over 13 games my total FPS was 935.55, and my average FPS per game was 71.97. So it is in fact a slight little bit faster when you're only installing the driver, no Geforce Experience, even if you do switch off the in-game overlay. And then in my final scenario, I used NVSlimmer to only install the driver as well as physics. And then over 13 games, I got a total FPS of 933.05, which leaves me with an average FPS per game of 71.78. So as you can see, 71.78, 71.97, and 72.12, there's not a hell of a lot of a difference there. But guys, if you're looking for the absolute best performance in driver, I wouldn't even bother using NVSlimmer. If you're not going to be recording gameplay, what I'd recommend is download the latest driver, run as administrator, just select driver only, and then don't go quick install, use a custom install advanced, and then deselect the HD driver and only install the driver, or HD audio, only install the driver and only install physics. That's the way you're going to get the most FPS, and I mean it's cutting it fine, but that really gives you the highest yield. For guys like me that do record gameplay, OBS is great for recording your desktop, but when you're recording games, you actually lose in the region of 8.67, I think, average FPS when you're using OBS. So with Geforce Experience, over the games I benchmarked, my average FPS was 2.7. So if you are recording games, I recommend using Geforce Experience. And then I really wanted NVSlimmer to work better, but I don't know, somehow when you strip everything out but you do it via NVSlimmer, you're actually losing a little bit of FPS. And to be honest, if you just going run as administrator, only the driver, do an advanced install, don't install HD audio, just install the driver, and physics, you're actually doing the same thing that NVSlimmer does, but you're doing it yourself. So there you have it. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, smash that like button. If you haven't subbed to channels yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, have a great day. It's people like you. Go away. Cheers.